What's up, everybody? So on one of my last videos about sprinkler calibration, I ran my system, and when I ran my system, with having increased my supply line from a 3/4 to a 1 inch, and with the fact that I discovered I had increased water pressure, which normally I averaged about 45 to 48 on main line and about 32 to 35 on my head pressure. Now, that having been said, when I was back here in the back and I began to run my heads in the back, I was spraying way, and I'm saying way out. So when this system was originally set up, I had some MPs in the corner, another one there, another one where that red one is, and now there's one right where that one red one is. There was so much pressure coming out of this one that it's shooting way out, because it's a 3000 head. Shoots out 30 feet, and it was literally landing right here past the handrail of the deck and the stairs. So now, with having all that pressure, now I'm going to have to resituate to make sure that I'm getting the water down where it needs to go, but not overstretching and spraying it everywhere that it shouldn't be, because I don't want to be a hypocrite and be wasting water, because especially in this day and age when we're currently under water restrictions, I want to make sure that I'm making as much use of my water as I can. So that means a complete reworking of the entire backyard to make sure things are dialed in. I've been wanting to do this, and now my hand's gotten a little forced, and now it's just going to happen. So let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to take this head and move it back over into this direction. Now, 2 years ago, my very first year that I did the channel, I actually took a head from this area and moved it backwards because it didn't seem to be running, because I had no pressure there. Come to find out, the installers had taken and kinked the hose completely 180 degrees the other way and put such a tight kink in the funny pipe that it allowed absolutely no water other than just a little bit to come through. But the good news is I was able to review that video. I know where it's at. It's somewhere within this 10 to 15 feet. And thank goodness I've got dogs that bark all day than to do anything else. So we're going to dig down in there, find that, be able to splice ahead and set that there, and then run and track one right here to the middle, because that's going to give our level out coverage, because I'm doing a hybrid of MP3000s and MP2000s to get the best coverage I can back here. Okay, upon further review, and I'm getting old, that review too, is that I'm not gonna hand dig this out. So I'm gonna pick this up. With the amount of sod I've got to cut, this is gonna be a lot better way to go than to sit there and try to do all that by hand. If I was doing just a short trench, or just one, that'd be one thing, but I've got to do it from this side over, and then from that side over, and move heads accordingly. No reason to kill myself, so let's get it done. So that in the long run is going to save me a lot of time as far as having to cut the sod, because now I can just roll it up, dig the trench, put it in, throw the dirt back in, get it re-leveled, roll the sod back down. But I got this coming, and I've got to get this stretch done before the rain hits. So let's get going. Run that time. Now look how clean a cut that is. There's no doubt about it. That's a lot better, easier. But this is going to be a little bit bigger job, so no need to tear things up as much. All right, EJ came over and saved my bacon. It started to rain.
24 hours later.
It's the next day. My battery did die on me while I was filming, and I didn't put it back together and film the rest. But this is the final result of that dig. Again, a little bit sketchy here where I had to do all the sod cutting by hand, but a lot better put together for the rest. Just want to thank my neighbor for coming over and helping me. Thanks, EJ, appreciate the help. But now it's time to move on to the next heads and get moving. I've already taken the sod out and then moved it back so that I can then dig, and we're going to just time lapse that step by step on how to do it. So this area is done. Started right here, went this way. Again, a little bit of scarring, but that'll heal up pretty quick, especially when I throw down some FERT and some RGS and a little bit of humic and humic 12, and get that thing to roll just a little bit better. But I started digging here, and I've got to take the head that's originally there and come down and move it to here. Now, I thought, well, hopefully the main line will only be 12 to 18 inches off of where they spur off with the funny. And sometimes I wonder who puts these systems in, because that's about as long as you want on funny. You shouldn't go feet and feet and feet unless there's some sort of special circumstances. So I thought, well, I know I've got to pull this one out, and I know I've got to come out to here to the center. I'll just grab this one and track it, and I was a little bit off trying to miss the head with the sod cutter, and I thought, well, I only have to go in 12 18 inches and I'll find that main line, and then I can just dig right out there, maybe find it, and not have to dig all that stretch up. Well, as I'm digging this, you can see it's starting to curve, and this curve probably is running it back here, so I'll probably come across the main line somewhere in this vicinity, which, well, that's fine. But when you put a line in straight as possible, I sometimes wonder who put this system in. Maybe Bobby Boucher's dad.
The hell with school, Dopey! Take the money! You and me could be partners, just like that Tiger Woods and his daddy.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna be done digging on this one, because this starts over here, comes this way, swings all the way down, and then just goes down. And I'm not gonna track it any farther than this because I don't want to tear up any more of the turf. But it should be sent off a straight line. It shouldn't ever be curved. It's just ridiculous that that ever gets done.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the.
All right, we're done for today. We got about a third of it left to go. Just want to thank EJ for coming and helping me. He's get this down. He's doing pretty well, so thanks, EJ.
The next day,
All right, day 3. The reason why day 3 is because, well, I have a day job, but as soon as I have the chance to be able to break away, I try to get on this. So hopefully this will be the last day. We've got this big long one to trench out, and then we've got the one on the corner of each of the sidewalk, and then I've got to determine if I want to dig all the way down or all the way down from that initial, the one that's actually there, bring it down, or if I can find main line, I might just cut it straight out and tap into the main line. But I got to be able to find that first to be able to do it. And the way that these guys have had this set up, it has not been an easy task to try to find that. So here we go, let's get going. My goal in digging this out was to find the main line, and I found it. And I just went down far enough to where I could see the elbow dip down in. If I'd have dug a little bit farther, I'd seen that I had, and I'm not sure if it's show up on, but I've got a dual line in there now. The question is, which line belongs to the zone I want to tap into? Well, there's a way to be able to diagnose that, and with any good comfort, I use a stethoscope. So the goal is to be able to put the stethoscope on one of the pipes, have someone turn on the valve, and be able to hear the water rushing through the pipe. Now, hopefully you won't hear the pipe corresponding next to it because you've got the stethoscope directly on it. But we're going to give it a shot, see if we can get it to work. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is now that I've diagnosed which line it is, and the 99% chance, I'm going to slip the collar around, and what this does is this slips over, it's got to come up underneath the pipe then slips down into this, and then this punctures the line and allows you to tap into it and seal it. Freaking awesome invention, but I don't have enough room to be able to show this to you. All right, we were successful. We put the tap on. We turned on the correct valve. Spewed water, so we're on the right. We're on the right valve line. We got that correct. Now I've got to turn that elbow 45 degrees. Get it in this direction. Get some funny pipe on it so we don't get any contaminant down the line. And then we've got to dig down just a little bit so that it doesn't come up and bend too sharply. Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick reminder about our 2022 subscriber giveaway. We are giving away 2 dethatchers that have been featured in some of my previous comparison videos. At the 2,500 subscriber mark, we're going to give away the Lawn Master Dethatcher Scarifier, and at the 3,000 subscriber mark, we're going to give away the AJ801E Dethatcher Scarifier as well. To be eligible, all you need to do is be a subscriber, go in and like the video for the comparison of the Works Dethatcher, the Sunjo 805E, and the Lawn Master Dethatcher Scarifier. Please leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, and when we get those 2 subscriber marks, we'll announce the giveaway winner. I'm really excited to be able to give back to the community for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and all the love that has been given to the channel this year. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.